my gorgeous fall view out the family room window as I work on my computer today. Boy, you sure are doing good by me today, Donnie, washing Ruby for me.
My pretty girl, I think you're having a pretty call.
Yeah. We're getting her ready to go up to the meetup at North Hills at the new Raleigh Supercharger, and it had been, probably a couple of weeks since she'd had a bath. She certainly needed it. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully Donnie's efforts will pay off and she'll actually stay clean for a few days, although I did see some rain in the forecast for later in the week.
What?
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. But I love you and I thank you for cleaning her up for us so we can go take a pretty Sunday afternoon fall drive.
That's correct. Me, my best girl, and her best car, we're going to go out for a drive.
Yeah, that's right.
What was that song? No, not Daisy Daisy, Bicycle Built for Two. What was the other one? Take your something today in an Oldsmobile. Oh, that's the Chevrolet. What was the Oldsmobile song?
Was that before my time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I see Donnie got out the big guns today.
I got out the big guns.
Yeah, probably mostly because of those tires, right?
Yeah, I just...
For a car with regenerative braking, the brake area, the front wheels, is the dirtiest part on the car.
Yeah, I think the permanent magnet motor in the Model 3 with this ability to regenerate all the way down to basically 0 RPMs is probably going to be a good thing. This AC induction motor isn't quite so good because when it's turning at really low RPMs, it can't generate a magnetic field to strong enough to stop the car.
Well, every time he washes on this car, he spends no less than 90 minutes. I mean, it's every time he works on it to wash it, it's 90 minutes or better.
Yeah, it takes a bit.
Try to get Midnight to cooperate. He loves to come up here and hang with Johnny while he's doing his homework, but he's a little energetic right now. Yeah, Johnny's working on Industrial Revolution stuff for social studies. Oh, and here's nighttime. So you got, Johnny does homework better when he has cat distractions. Not. It's always touch and go for me and Dawn getting the car done when we're headed to these events, right? We start out and the time just goes by quicker than you would think. We're both out there drying her and getting her all ready right up to the very last minute, and then poof, hop in the car.
It's like a third of the time is the actual washing of the car. The third of the time is the drag the hose out, get the bucket, get the towels, and then the other part of that, in other words, a sixth of that would be the setup, and then a sixth of it is the breakdown, so the two of those combined is the third. And then the other third is the drying, the wiping up, and all the little detailing of the car. So the washing the car is actually not the major effort. It's only a third of the action. 2/3 of the action has got, is not washing the car, it's detailing and housekeeping.
Yeah, we had to open up all the door jambs. Everything seemed really dusty, so we were doing a lot of dusting on the inside as well as, you know, wiping down all the windows on the outside to make sure there were no streaks and stuff. But hey, she's clean for now, so hopefully I'll get a good picture up here.
So, you know, I was talking about basically a third of the car washing experience is getting everything set up and then putting everything up after you get done. And of course this time I used a pressure washer, which, you know, was a little bit of work. So I guess I'd like to see somebody come out with a like Ego, which is the company that makes our battery powered lawnmower, lithium ion, is 56 volt. I'd like to see them come out with a 56 volt power washer. You know, not a power washer that's gonna, for commercial purposes, but for, you know, cleaning off your average little bit of a sidewalk for a homeowner or washing the car. I'm sure that battery would, that big old 7 amp hour 56 volt battery would do that. And then the other thing I'd like to see them to come out with is a battery powered vacuum cleaner. I don't mean one of those little dust busters. I mean a real, you know, 56 volt vacuum that would basically vacuum the car. And that would really help with some of this stuff. You could just, you know, pop the battery out of one into the other and, you know, finish up the job, and you wouldn't have to wind up cords or deal with all, you know, get the car close enough to an outlet and all those other things you have to do to wash your car.
Yeah, I agree with what Don said about the vacuum cleaner, even though I love our little in the middle of the garage vacuum that Don has installed. Still, with those all-weather mats, they show every grain of sand that gets in the car, and like carpet, which kind of tends to hide it because it gets in the pill of the carpet. So I had vacuum Tuesday, and then it was really bad, and I needed to vacuum it again today. So yeah, that means drag out the hose over to the car and do all that good stuff. So, you know, for a real vacuum, like one that hadn't been done in a while or something, yeah, using the hose and that one in the garage is great, but I'd love a little handheld thing I didn't have to worry about and could just go down there lickety-split and vacuum those all-weather mats off. So we're at the stoplight in Holly Springs, and there's a change your clock, change your battery sign up, sponsored by, I think, the fire department. Yeah, if you don't want to get woke up in the middle of the night, as soon as the house starts to be colder, you should go ahead and change that battery and the smoke detector, because if it's weak, as soon as the house is really good and chilly one night, right in the middle of the night when you're all sleeping real sound, that's when it's going to start chirping to let you know that you need to get up and change it. Yeah, we've learned the hard way. So I was checking out the Supercharger map on navigation to see if Raleigh and Fayetteville had been added, and no, not yet. Yeah, come to find out yesterday that not only did the Supercharger in Raleigh open this week, but the Supercharger in Fayetteville, which is about an hour south of us, also opened this week. Yeah, depending on which side of Fayetteville it's on, it could be closer. If it's on the north side of Fayetteville, it might be closer than the one, because this one's on the north side of Raleigh, which we're on the south of Raleigh, and we're north of Fayetteville, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, it's on an exit on I-95 going through Fayetteville, so yeah, we'll have to check that one out sometime too. Yeah.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Because we can. Although actually we didn't charge last night, so way cool. Now, if they were giving out badges, we'd be getting our Raleigh badge. I want my Raleigh badge.
I'm on 120, baby. I want 120.
Yeah, we're noting that there's enough room.
90, 100, 100, 12, 113, 114, 112.
Did you say you actually hit 120 kilowatt, or you're trying to hit it?
He wants to hit it.
I've only, the highest I've seen is 118 on my car.
Yeah, we've got
116 or something.
117.
Yeah.
I've got a picture of the dash that one time it hit 118.
Yeah, 109, 108.
Well,
Yeah. 108, we're leveling out. I'm gonna bump it up to 90% while we're here. This is gonna be done in about a minute.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so cool.
He's showing us that it does other things besides just light up solid white or red. Yeah.
It's like Tesla, and then it fades out to just the S.
Can you see?
So it's like Tesla S.
Oh, okay.
And there's like the disco effect.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Donnie!
You can even set the beats per minute, so like if you want it to be faster, you can say like...
That is so crazy.
Like
And you're controlling that with the phone app, huh?
Yeah, 200 beats per minute, set beats.
Oh my.
So that's faster.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I'm liking it. Main Street Fuquay, here I come.
And of course you can set any color you want also, so it can do like, let's see.
Multicolored LED.
Well, that's perfect for Christmas. I mean, seriously, right?
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
We've never
Did it
charged,
100%.
never charged that
Which
charge.
car is that? That's a
100D.
100D? Okay.
Yeah.
Don says we're at 295 miles now, our rated range.
That is the official rated range. I've seen it say 296.
Okay.
I've seen 296 at home. We
At
charged
home,
up, but it didn't charge complete. We unplugged it before it said charge complete, but it was at 296. So
Don says it's been saying for 15 minutes now that it'll be done charging in 5 minutes, but he'd like to wait it out. This would be the first time it actually officially went to 100%.
That's right.
We're having the best laugh of the day over how much our husbands talk about batteries. Yeah, all battery all the time. That's right, Donnie. Yeah. I love him even when he talks batteries, though. So we just left the Supercharger in Raleigh, the meetup here at North Hills. Don's, since we're at 100%, he has no regen braking right now. He's having to remind himself to use the brake pedal. Please don't crash into somebody in front of us, thanks. So somehow it's got to be 5 p.m., which means we were there for 3 hours talking with people, and you know, we were just having fun hanging out. That's what a meetup's supposed to be, right? So it was a lot of fun, met a lot of interesting people, a few we've run into before at events, and quite a few new faces as well. They think this was the biggest meetup we've had yet. There were about 20 Teslas at Drive Electric Week, and we think there were over 25 today, maybe even 30 by the time it was all said and done. But you know, 12 at the stalls, but others that passed through were parked in the regular parking spaces. So it was real successful from that point of view, and yeah, really exciting. So yeah.